to perfectly size your jump rope. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video, another tutorial. In this one specifically, I'm going to teach you how to size your jump rope to the perfect length. Now, if you're tripping over your jump rope way more often than you're supposed to, and if you feel like your rhythm is right, you're jumping high enough, but for some reason the rope keeps crashing into your legs, there's a big chance you're jumping with a jump rope that's either too short or too long. Trust me, most people do. For that reason, I've created this tutorial. I'm going to cover a few different types of jump ropes, from long handles to beaded ropes to speed ropes to 7mm and heavy ropes, just so you know the difference between the different rope types, also the difference between the certain techniques and what effect different rope lengths have on different kinds of tricks. It's not going to be a long tutorial because it doesn't have to be long. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, first things first, the things you need are, of course, your jump rope, scissors, and potentially a bowl. Only if you have the beaded rope that you want to size up. Now, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to show you how you can size your speed rope, and you can size your heavy rope and the 7mm Titan rope in exactly the same way. I'm also going to show you, after I size them, how you can incorporate different tricks and how different tricks can impact your rope length, or how your rope length can impact different tricks. So, first things first, we're gonna start off with the speed rope. Oh, just found out that I forgot to put the heavy rope on. Here it is. The heavy baby. So, needs to be one of my necklaces as well. So, first things first, the speed rope. Where are you? Here you are. There we go. The speed rope, 5mm PVC, very straightforward. Now what I always say is when I use my speed rope, I do a lot of speed work. I do double unders, I do footwork, so I want the rope to be quite short but not too short. Because when you're doing double unders, you want to have a little bit of space for the rope to travel around your body. So, I step with one foot on the rope, I pull it up, handles are coming up to my shoulder, which for me is way too long, and I'll show you exactly why. If I'm trying to jump with this rope, and I'm gonna put my other ropes down for a sec. If I try to jump with this rope, like this, you see where the rope crashes into the ground? All the way over there. It will probably do this. You see, it goes onto the ground, then it crashes into my leg. It got all the way up here, which is why if I jump, got over it. That wasn't supposed to happen. If I jump, I'll probably trip over the jump rope. So, the thing is, you want the rope to be as long as you need to jump over it without it dragging over the ground. So, what I'll do, I stand with one foot on it, I pull the handles up to my top abdominals, like this, and this is my sweet spot. Now, cut the rope here, and then I use this mechanic to size it up. Now, if you're an absolute beginner, you're new to jump rope, you've never jumped rope before, I wouldn't start at the top abdominals. Where I would start is at the armpits. So, stand with one foot on the rope, pull both handles up, have the handles reach the armpit, like here, like so. Then, I take this part of the rope, gotta grab my scissors now, come here, coming a bit closer. I'm gonna cut it. Oh, first things first, you see the mechanic here? This one. Before we're gonna snap everything, we're gonna pull the mechanic like this and just open it like this, easy. Then you can pull it down. I think it was around here. You grab the handle like this. Put it in again. Hup. Done. Stand on the rope with one foot. Yep. Handles are at the armpit level, on and about. Then, before you cut it, you jump over it. Ah, yeah, this feels smooth, feels nice, great. Doubles, yeah, no problem. I think this is a great length. If you're positive about your rope length, take scissors, cut it off. Like I like to cut it off maybe a centimeter of it. And it doesn't look like a lot, but if it's still too short, you can shift it to the back a little bit. And a centimeter is a lot in jump rope world. Now you just cut off the PVC and then you have it like this. Now I really don't like it sticking out. A centimeter might be a little bit too much, and I'm positive that it won't be too long or too short. If anything, it's still too long for me, so cutting off the last piece as well. And then I size my PVC jump rope. Now, in terms of tricking, it's quite long for me. So for doubles, it's perfect, it's amazing. I'd like to have my rope just a little bit longer when I do doubles or tricks like leg wraps, when you do stuff like this, because the rope will wrap around your body and then you have to jump over it sometimes as well, and having a slightly longer rope helps a lot with that. This is how you size a PVC jump rope. Now, to avoid wasting any time, I'm going to put my PVC jump rope to the side. I'm going to show you the heavy rope, which has exactly the same mechanic and the same sizing tips. Show you. This is the heavy rope mechanic, same as the PVC mechanic. You can pull it loose, you can get it down, pull it down, and you can resize it like this. Now, then we've had the heavy and the speed done. Then we have the Titan. To keep things easy, all our jump ropes are designed with the same mechanics, except for the beaded rope. Titan, same stuff, same mechanic. Just pull it open, size it, as I just explained, all to the same armpit level when you're a beginner. Now, if you're an advanced jumper or slightly more advanced, I suggest top abdominals. I love it, but if you're new, start here and slowly start shortening up your rope as your technique gets better. Now, when we're sizing up the beaded rope in a bit, I will show you how it looks and what you need to improve in your technique in order to be able to jump with a shorter rope. But before we get into that, showing you the long handle as well. Same stuff, same story, same idea, same mechanic. Yep, just like this. And also with the long handle rope, what I would do is take the same measurements as you do with your short handle rope, because at the end of the day, you're jumping with one wall mechanic. So whether that's a bigger piece of handle or a bigger piece of rope, it should be as long. So this to the side, let's talk about our beaded rope for a second. Now with our beaded rope, what we have is the same idea, but I'd like to have my beaded ropes a little bit shorter than my long handle rope, because I like to release a lot. And doing mix releases with a beaded rope that's shorter is just way easier. So this is why I prefer to have my beaded ropes a little bit shorter than my PVC ropes or any of those ropes that I use for more fitness related jumping. And I use my beaded rope for a lot of releases, which is more trick related. So once more, stand on the rope with one foot. And now you have all these beads that will go everywhere. Now we're gonna size it And I'm going to size this one to my top abdominals because I want it to be a little bit shorter. But if you're a true beginner, armpit will do. Now I'm gonna size it. Now there's a knot here. I'm gonna take the knot out. Then I'm gonna get the handle out and watch it. Inside the handle, there's a mechanic, a washer, yeah? Now this washer will make sure that your beads will not go flying around after you size it. So make sure to keep this at a safe spot. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. And now I'm going to remove the beads in the bowl. This is where the bowl comes in. Now I'm gonna remove the beads so I can shorten up the rope. Now if you have a certain pattern in your beaded rope like this one, you want to remove more of the beads and you want to like calculate how much of every bead you want everywhere, or you can just completely change of the pattern. It's up to you. It's your jump rope, it's your style. Do whatever you want. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to change the pattern of my beads. I'm just gonna remove them up until the point that the rope is short enough, and then I can cut it to my correct size. Okay, now I think I should be almost there now. Let's see, how far am I? Putting it up, yeah, that's nice. Now I want about 5 centimeter space on each side before the handle comes in. This means this is the right length for me. Now I'm gonna grab my handle. The handle comes in first, like this, perfect. Then I'm gonna grab my washer, comes in second, like this. Now I'm gonna get it up a bit. Let's see how we're doing. Top abdominals, perfect. 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters, on and about, doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, lovely, then I'm gonna knot it here. Just a simple knot, nothing spectacular. Okay, knot, pull it up. Testing phase, you already know the drill. Let's see what happens. Yeah, nice, great. Can I do a mic release? Oh yeah, that feels great. It's long enough to jump and it's short enough for a smooth mix. Love it. Now, I'm gonna cut this part, of course. Oh, I forgot one important attribute. A lighter, people. You need a lighter. Why? Because this part of the polycord frizzes a bit. So if you just burn it with a lighter, you can push it like this and then it will come out cleanly like this. Yeah? So lighter to make it clean. But not important for now, just for you at home, might be useful. So, in terms of rope technique, if you're just starting out, there's a big chance you are jumping like this. Now look at where my beaded rope is ending. It's like behind my, how do you say it? Knee pits? I don't know. Behind the knees. Anyway, when I spin the rope around my body like this, you see, it's hard for me to jump over it. And then people go, my rope is too short. No, your technique is probably coming short. So what you want to try and do, instead of having your arms out to the side, out wide like this, you want to push your arms to the inside so they come towards your hips and your elbows slightly tucked to the back. And now see where the rope is. You see? It's on the ground. So from my knees, yeah, it went to the ground. So the rope comes in, and you start jumping, and you use your wrists to swing the rope around your body. Now the closer your wrists are to your hips, the cleaner your technique, the more efficient you're jumping, the faster your transitions can be, and the shorter your rope can be as well. So if you feel like your rope is too short, there's a big chance your arms are out too wide. So try and fix your technique first and then start complaining about your jump rope. So In terms of tricks, as I said before, tricks like mic releases, reps like this, beautiful when you have a slightly shorter rope. Tricks, fast footwork, because the rope is going faster, you want a shorter rope as well. Things like double unders, crossovers, stuff like that. I prefer a slightly longer rope myself because it helps. Now that was all, guys. It was quite longer than I expected and I intended it to be, but I hope it's clear for you how you can size your jump rope, what different kind of tricks come with different types of jump lengths, the lengths I recommend for beginners and for more advanced jumpers. To summarize, always when you start out, try and get the handles up to your armpits when you stand on the rope with one foot. If you're an more advanced jumpers, I recommend top abdominals. If you like it, you can even go shorter. I personally don't recommend it because it will restrict you with a lot of other tricks when you progress. Now that's all for now. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what kind of video, tutorial, workout, or anything you'd like to see in one of the upcoming videos. For now, I'm out and I see you back tomorrow on the mat.